Yo guys, what's up? I am back with part 3 of the Red Rocket build from Mega. And yesterday was a rough day, but today I'm feeling better. The booklet says bags 10, 11, and 12 are up next. Let's jump right into this thing. Really quick, this is the progress from yesterday. Looking pretty good so far. Let's get these bags open. Looks like bag 11 had a few more of these cool little mini posters for the wall art. Bag 12 has a couple of bags within bags. Cool. There's the power armor set. Okay. It's kind of cool. You can actually take the head off the power armor and the head off the minifigure and place it on, so it looks like you're wearing the power armor. Even comes with one of the little collectible bobbleheads from the game. And that is a cool little power armor set. And it's actually articulated too. It's got knee and elbow articulation, and the shoulders on it rotate up and down too, so you can get some good movement with the arms. That is amazing. They put so much detail in these figures like that. That is a ton of detail for a minifig. That's really cool. Set him aside for now. And that looks like it's going to be the base for the floor. Try to keep these piles separated. All right, what's the first step? Looks like it's going to be attaching these. 2x3 and one 2x4. That's with the smooth tops on it. Not that one. Okay, I'm assuming that's these two. Looks like it. And that just snaps. Right here. Okay. So the other one directly behind it. All right. Two of these small pieces. Let's see. One of the double connecting pieces. Where's that at? It could be, yeah, it's over here. All right. Nope, not that one. Not that one. That's an angle. It's definitely one of the gray ones. That should be with this bag. Okay, here it is. A 1x1. Oh no, it's a 3x3 and a 3x4. Okay. So this goes here. That one's in the center. Oh, that's this side. Yep. Okay. All right, that looks right. Okay. There we go. That's the gray one, right? Yep. Okay. Two, that must be this one. 2x4. Okay, that's that one. What size is this one? Okay. One with 8 connectors on it. That could be a problem. Oh wait, I think this is it. Yep. All right. Cool. And yes. Okay. Snaps on this side. Perfect. Where is one of those hinge pieces? Right. Hold up, about 3-piece. Where's the 2-piece go? Oh, okay, it attaches to the other one. Okay, the 2-piece attaches to the 5-piece. There we go. Attaches right to the end. Yep, all right, cool. Let's see. Yep, okay, one of those. And a corner piece. This piece goes here. So that one goes right in front of it. Okay. This. And one of these. Okay. How's that gonna work? It looks like it snaps in. Let's put a cap on it. Okay. This piece goes here on the edge. Yep. Okay. It looks like this piece faces this way right next to it. Maybe it's supposed to be some kind of button. Okay. Need another 5-piece. Start building up the wall. Okay. A 4-piece. Got a corner. And a 6-piece. Sounds a little loose. Two of these barrels. One lid. Okay. A flat corner. And the little bobblehead collectible. Yo, what's going on, comics fan? Just in time to see the one of the little bobbleheads. Okay, looks like the barrel goes, the lid goes on top. And that attaches this guy. Goes right here. Working on the floor of the garage right now. Okay, it looks like the second barrel doesn't have a lid, it just goes out front. Need two of these pieces. All right, looks like that one. Okay, it attaches at the bottom. How you doing today, man? Hopefully you're having a good day, or I guess good evening or night, maybe where you're at. I think I put that at the wrong side. It's supposed to go on the bottom side. Okay. We have a flat wall. Okay, this is one of the walls. That makes sense. This way. Choose one of the posters for the wall. Yeah, I like this one. All right, check that out. Was just at the park with a friend after work. Nice. That's cool, man. All right, and that goes right here. First little wall is up. Okay, it looks like this one goes on top of this. All right. Looks like this one just snaps in here to the side. That one's shorter. Oh, okay. All right. It's supposed to be. Yeah, and this one goes right here. Looking pretty good so far. And then we start to build up the corners. 6 pieces. Yeah, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. And it's like one tall single piece. All right, there we go. All right, just start stacking. Okay. All right, we got another hinge piece. Yeah, thankfully today the allergies are all cleared up. So I got 4 block. Goes next. And then a 5 block. And one of these thicker blocks. I think that would be this. Nope. Must be this one. It goes, yep, all right, it goes the whole length of that wall to even out the roof. We got a corner to lock it in place. Another 6 block. 6. Okay. A 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Four. Where is another 3? There we go. Okay. This one goes first. Then the 5 block. The 4 and the 3. Nice. Okay. That's supposed to be even. Okay. See, 2 of the single blocks. 1 of the hinge blocks. Well, not hinge, but not sure what you'd call that piece. 1, 2 block. Okay. Two on top of a single and a hinge. There we go. Put the single on top of the other one. All right, snap right in. This piece goes here. And this piece goes on top of the other one. Okay. There we go. Gray corner. Let's see, gray 3-piece. A 5 and a 6. And a 6 on the gray. Okay. Gray corner. Gray 6. This one. And the gray 3-piece. Okay, connects this doorway. Perfect. The garage door. Okay, now we're starting to work on the roof area. See, I need a corner red. Two of the 3x4 flat tiles. Okay. A double long. This and this. Okay. All right, this corner goes here. A slight gap right there. I'm assuming it's supposed to be that way though. Okay. I'm going to attach these two together before I snap them on the top. Go all the way. No, okay, it leaves that one side a little open. Okay. Other piece just goes there. All right, better attach it to here first. All right, we have the first roof piece. Getting there. Okay. Looks like this piece connects here. A 4, a 3, and a 2. All right. 3 and a 2. Five and a 2 go in the front. Looks like the 3-piece and then the 4-piece. The chair arm hit the edge of the tray. 2 of these single pieces with the hole to the side. Is that gray or the green? That's like the rusted kind of green color. Okay. A 1x4 and a 1x8 on the flat. Okay. These go opposite side. Yep. One away from the edge. The 4-piece in the middle of that. And the long piece should even up. Yep. Perfect. These thicker pieces. What's that? 3 and a 2. So that comes all the way to the edge. We got 2 in the middle, 3 on the end. Okay, I did miss a little step. I thought so. I was supposed to put this little piece in here to fill in this gap. So that'll just take a second. Yo, Ranger, what's going on, man? I didn't see you pop in, brother. I thought that looked funny. I forgot to put that little extra piece in there. I could do this without okay, maybe if I just pop that first one up a little. Excellent. I could slide this on and even this whole thing out. All right. Awesome. That took care of that little gap. And everything is nice and level now. Hope you're having a good day, Ranger. All right, now let's get back to finishing the roof up. Four piece and a two piece. Is that the big corner? All right, it is with the red stripe on it. Goes here. Oh, three of these. Okay. Three and two pieces. Okay. One of the twos there. And then two of the four pieces go on across. This must be what holds up the red rocket sign. Okay. Been watching the previous videos on the replay. As a huge Fallout fan, I was first interested in getting this set. Yeah, I know. When I first saw this set announced, I had to get it. Yesterday's replay is probably going to be a tough watch because my allergies were horrible yesterday, and I probably should have just not streamed what I did anyway. So there's a lot of sneezing and nose blowing on yesterday's part. Sorry, brother. But here's the progress so far on the garage area. And the power armor suit was in this package as well. It's really cool. It's got a lot of articulation, movement. The shoulder pads are loose so you can pose it. Movement in the knees and everything. The amount of detail in these minifigures, incredible. Okay. Corner. Oh yeah, feeling much better today. A 1x4. I think that's a 3. Might be a 4. Yeah, it must be. Okay. Okay, I need 2 of the 8s. Okay. So the 4 goes on this end. Then we have, yep, all right, that's the right corner piece. Center, the side. Okay. And a flat 2-piece. All right, excellent. Okay. Got this piece. Goes in the center of this. Yeah, that must be another component that holds up the red rocket sign. Nope, one more over. Supposed to leave 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 on that side. All right, that's in the right spot. It looks like these 2 pieces snap on here. Kind of create that doorway effect. All right. A single square. Hmm. Oh, okay, there we go. There it is. It's like a single. Yeah, each one is a little bit lower than the others. That looks like the two goes on this end. And then a single piece. Snap in right there. Did I do that right? Yes. Okay. All right. Getting the stripe around the front of it there. Okay. Goes first. Yep, it's working out pretty good today. Looks like another one of these hooks slide in right beside it. Okay. So I have two more of these pieces. Okay, that goes over the edge of that sideways like. That's odd. Okay, I see what it's going for there. That piece. Uh, um, that can go over the. Oh, okay. It does hang over it some. All right. The smaller piece goes on the side and the longer piece goes in the front. Okay. That was an easy fix. There you go. Okay. Are those red pieces? Okay, they are the red pieces. All right. It's like a flat. Okay. Okay. A flat red piece. Okay, looks like this snaps on the front. And another 3-piece on top of that. Okay. Not sure what this is going to be yet. Oh, this might be the workbench. Okay, another one of these on top. This other one in the front. No, Lego actually didn't make the Fallout set. It was a company called Mega. I think they used to be Mega Blocks, and then they just shortened to Mega. For some reason, they got the Fallout license instead of Lego. But Mega also has some Masters of the Universe sets. They actually have like a Castle Grayskull for Masters of the Universe. I think it's something like 4,000 pieces or close to it, but it's like 300 and something dollars though. Okay, let's see, round cylinder with 2 red caps. Yeah, I know some of those sets are crazy. This Fallout set was 79. I got it down at Target, but they also sell them on Entertainment Earth's website. I think for the same price. Basically, it was like $84 with tax. So that's what I got there so far. That's the chair squeaking, by the way. Sorry if that's annoying. I need to probably like find something to oil it up with, keep it from doing that. Okay. One of these. Another piece with the hook on the end. Okay, this goes here. Then the flat red on top of that. I appreciate that, Ranger. I've been meaning to like get some kind of oil on it though to see if it would stop doing that. Okay, it looks like another piece goes on the bottom front. Then it attaches to this. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay, it turns that way. I got you. Attaches to this corner of the workbench. All right, that's starting to come together. Two of those. Another one of these pieces. Okay, there is two more. All right, cool. Two of the red angles. Okay, the yellow piece attaches these two. So that goes in the front. Snaps on the side. Okay. It's a holiday today in Canada, or I wouldn't be able to watch you live. Oh, that's cool. You got a day off work. It's Victoria Day, right? In Canada. Oh, that's cool. Let it slide in. I think it's supposed to. Yes, Victoria Day in most of Canada except here in Quebec. We call it Patriot Day because we're not very monarchist. That's supposed to slide in there? That's what it looks like in the picture. Anyway, there's like a little sign on it here, the scrapyard sign. Looks like it slides in like that with the handle poking out. But that is a tight fit. I don't think it's quite going to go. I'm going to have to pop this back apart for a second. Red Rocket's always a favorite settlement. I use it a lot in my playthroughs. Pretty much every one. Okay, there we go. It's such a tight fit, it don't really slide in and out very well, but that makes it look like the handle on the workbench. And it's cool, you could slide it out if you want to and have that little sign in it. Okay, that looks like it attaches right here. Yes, okay, right against this wall. All the way to the edge. I probably spend more time in Fallout 4 building than I do anything else. All right, there it is. There it is on the inside. The bobblehead on the barrel. Some wall art. Looking pretty good. All right, and that is it for bags 10, 11, and 12. We're on the 13, 14, and 15 next. Give me 1 second to grab the bags, and I will be right back. All right. Looks like we're in the home stretch. These are the last 3 bags of the build. 13, 14, and 15. Let's get these things open. Making pretty good time today so far. Of course, that is a lot of little pieces. And I still have to put together the rocket sign to go with the red, which probably will take some time. Okay. A lot of little round pieces that want to roll. Try to keep them in one pile. Oh, okay. That bag had the front of the Nuka-Cola machine. I love how much detail they put into these. Okay, it looks like 15 has multiple bags inside of it. All right, 15 just had 2 bags in it. Looks like one of them is the rest of the roof. And this looks like more of the Nuka-Cola machine. And the rest of the work to spell out rocket. Same here. I'm like Sean Hood. Don't have time to look for my son. I got to decorate and build up the defense exactly, especially in multiple playthroughs. It's like, man, the Institute can wait. I got buildings to build. Okay. Oh, this looks like the base for the power armor stand. Set the 3x5s. Yeah. Okay. Four of these hooks. Okay. See, 2 of these. 4 of those. These little parts make me a little bit nervous. Like if I drop them, I might not find them. 2 of these. let's see, one of those, and all right, the smooth top. The red tool that came with the set, the stuff that helps you like remove pieces if you mess up. No, I haven't tried that yet. It looks like these attach like that. Okay. Two of them go out this way, and these two come at more of an angle. I'm afraid I would sneeze on a tiny pieces. That probably would have been. That would have scattered the whole table. Pull out the super sneeze. Okay, that attaches with the connector going up. It looks like this goes over the top. Okay, this is all part of the power armor stand. Okay, these attach to this. Okay, I thought that looked a little different in the picture. All right, there we go. Four more of these little hook hinges. The two-piece claws. And two of these with the arm on it. Okay. Hook goes in the front. This arm. All right, and then the other hook attaches those. All right, then just make a second one. Okay, and this attaches to these. That. Second from the front. Okay. think I did that right. Okay. Yeah, it looks right. All right. Let's see. Need this to attach them. Looks like it goes on at the top. Let's see, 2 of these. Like that. Yep, all right, that snaps in right there. And then it attaches to the stand. There we go. Okay, 2 more hooks go in here. And that attaches to these. All right, that was easy. It looks like some more pieces go on the edges. There's 2 of the small hooks. Okay. 2 more of the yellow hooks. Let's see. 2 of the extended hooks. Two 3 pieces and 2 of the yellow flat hooks. Okay, looks like these hooks interact with each other. Okay. And these ones just build up. Yes, okay. Make a second one of those. Does not want to go on straight. Whoops, almost lost it. Come on, dude. Can't quite seem to line it up right. There we go. Snapped in. Looks like these go on upside down, actually. This way? Yeah, okay, I see. Snaps on here. These snap on the second bar. And oh, okay, it snaps on the bottom side of that. Perfect. There it is. Workbench complete. It looks pretty cool. Now we attach the power armor. It's cool. If you want to, you can take this power armor head off and put on the head from the Soul Survivor, and it looks like he's wearing the power armor suit. So that's an option as well if you don't want to pose the power armor in the stand. It looks like the feet spread apart and snap on in front. There we go. Power armor on the stand. He slides in. Right in the center of the rods there. It snaps in place. That's awesome, dude. Definitely happy that I bought this set. All right, what is next? Okay, looks like we're going to work on the roof now. That is just this piece. Appreciate that, Ranger. Let's see, a rounded corner, a flat, and a one piece. Okay, there's one of the rounded corners. Okay. Am I missing a piece? Oh, okay. I found it. That rounded corner looks like it's one of the grade ones. Okay, it is. Yeah, that's the ones that look like it has the rust on it. Oh shoot, there's a little bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum. Here's a regular Nuka-Cola bottle. I didn't even see that. This thing came with everything. It looks like the rounded piece goes here. 3 down? Yes. 2 away from the side and 3 down. 2, 3. Okay. This piece goes 1 away from the edge. And 1 away from that. Then this flat piece goes 2 squares behind that. 1 away from the edge. Perfect. Yeah, they thought of everything with this set. The Power Armor, the Soul Survivor, Dog Meat, Nuka-Cola Machine, Nuka-Cola bottles, the whole deal. Okay, this they got some moss for the roof. Like one of them snaps on this side, and the other piece snaps on this side. Okay, let's see, that and that and that. Okay, looks like the smoke pipe attaches there. All right, and that just attaches to the roof. There we go. Garage area done and dusted. Okay, now it attaches to the rest of the red rocket here. Hinge it in. Oh God. I knocked off the, whoops. Okay. There it is. It kind of opens up here a little bit. You can, hold on. Let me put this down before I screw it up, man. But there's a look at it. The only thing left to do is to spell out the rocket for Red Rocket and put the Nuka-Cola machine together now. That looks awesome, dude. Like, wow. Bring this stuff down a little bit. See if you can get a better look at it while it's sitting on flat ground and not me trying to hold it up into the air. Do you already have a place in mind to display it? Not yet, but this is definitely a top shelf piece. I'm gonna have to clear off some space. I think what I might do is I move all the X-Men figures onto one shelf and put this piece on that top shelf right there. I'll just have to move those figures down to the next shelf. The shelf will look a little crowded with figures, but this is definitely going on display. It's on hinges in the back, so you're supposed to be able to like open it up from here to like see the inside. Yeah, there you go. All right. It's on a hinge right there, so you can kind of open it up and display it a little differently if you wanted to. But I think I'm just going to display it all together. Just display it like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to rearrange some stuff on that shelf to make it look good. As far as I know, this is the only Fallout set they've made so far. Hopefully, they make more in the future. Okay, yeah, it looks like the next step was building the signpost to hold the rocket, the word rocket. Okay, I need one of these long ones, a medium, and a short bar. There's the short bar. Here's the medium length. Okay, it looks like there. Two connector pieces. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. I thought I would just suck at this, and so far I'm making great time. It might take me a little bit to spell out the words rocket and get them attached, but once I get that done, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, it looks like the medium bar goes off of this end. Then the long bar in the middle. And the short bar coming out this end. Okay. And they attach right here. Cool. Okay, two of the little connector caps. Slide those on top. A smooth cylinder. That one. And yeah, I think that just has one on it. Yep, there we go. Definitely planning on getting more sets in the future. There's I'm not sure if it comes out next month or if it comes out in August, but they're doing another Fast and the Furious car. This was the first set I bought. The Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. And I was going to stream this, but I didn't. I had some mishaps with it, and I decided to put it together off stream. But I posted some photos on Instagram. But this is the set that I bought that just got me hooked on building these. This was like the first Lego set I bought in like 30 years almost. And that just kind of gave me the bug. And then I saw this Fallout set, and I had to get it. But anyway, they're coming out with the Honda S2000 from Too Fast, Too Furious, either next month or in August, and I might pick that up. So there will be more Lego in the future on the channel. And if Mega makes another Fallout set, then that's going to be a must. Okay, a tiny corner piece, two-way connector, small bar and a long bar. Two small bars, okay? Okay. Okay, and this one looks like, okay, hooks to the top of this and curves out a little. And that just attaches to the next piece. I slid it in too far, it looks like. Okay, gotta separate them a little more. Yeah, that's not lining up right. I got it too far in there. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Well, that's a little odd. It's going in reverse on the rocket spell. Instead of starting with the R, it's starting with the T at the end. It's like spelling it out backwards for some reason. Where's that piece? Okay, I think that's this. The T on rocket is burnt out, so it's just like little silver bars instead of the red lettering. It looks like this piece slides all the way through to create the T. Yeah, that piece slides in the bottom. Okay, then we have a hook to attach it. Okay, it's just on the end, kind of sideways like. So it's coming off the very end of it. All right. Now we're putting one of the E's together. Let's see. Okay, 3 of those. Okay, a flat red. And which direction is that? Okay, they're all going upwards. So like this. There's the E. All right, that just attaches to the center. That snapped right on there. Excellent. So, okay, a small hook, flat square. One of these, and okay. How's that going to work? It looks like you're building a K in several different sections instead of just putting it all together at one time for some reason. That's strange. Yeah, the K is 3 different sections instead of building the whole thing and snapping it on. Why did they do that? Huh. I don't know. Okay. Like the hook goes in the back of that. Flat square. Which direction does that need to go? Okay, looks like this direction. Yes. Okay. The hook was supposed to go. No, the hook goes on the bottom. Okay. That's really strange that they would do it that way. Maybe the hook goes on the bottom. It's hanging down too low. It's supposed to hang below the E a little bit. Okay, that's too much. Gotta angle it just a tad. Oh, wrong way. All right. I'll basically do the same thing again for the top of the K. One of those. Flat. And a hook. Okay. Assuming that would go at the top. That would angle slightly in the other direction. Piece at the bottom. This piece at the top. In that direction? Yes, okay. This one? A little more of an angle. Okay. Right, slightly more angled in the photo. That should be good. All right, two connectors. Round or square? Okay, round. Two round connectors. Let me see. A long flat piece. Come on, snap in there for me. Awesome. Okay, and this one hook at the top. Yeah, I figured this would be the most tedious part of the build. Well, that turned out pretty good. I still don't know why they made the K in three pieces instead of just, I don't know, odd choice, but it looks good. Okay, we have the C next. That's another one of the burnt out letters with the actual red part hanging off the edge. Two of these. And the connector. Okay, one of the hooks. This piece? No. That's a weird looking piece. Where is that thing? I think this is. Yes. Okay, that's it. How are you going to do that? Okay. This is going to take a little bit of comprehension on my part. The whole thing? Have to watch the rest on the replay. No problem, brother. Hope you have a great day, my friend. Okay, it looks like this. Looks like that. This hooks on here. And we have the hook there. At the top. Okay, so it should look like this. Angled slightly. Okay, I see. It looks like the red neon just fell off of the C. Okay, and then attach another small hook. Into one of these. Nope. One of these. All right. That snaps on here. Looking forward to see the Nuka-Cola machine. That should look awesome once it's completed. Okay, then it just snaps on the sun. Very cool. Coming right along. Now we're working on the O. Let's see, two of the red dots. A couple of these circular pieces. Should have one more of the red circles somewhere. I wonder if I dropped it someplace. Ah, here it is. It was hiding underneath the block. Good deal. Two corner pieces and one hook. Okay. Hook goes in the top. If I can get it to turn right a little bit. Okay, there's the O. All right, now we just put the R together, and then it will be on to the Nuka-Cola machine. Okay. Looks like the R is in 3 different pieces as well. That piece actually goes down. All right, cool. Let's see. 2 of those. And a corner. Okay. These snaps in there. That's 2 square connectors. Let's see, piece going that way. Hold on. Okay. That piece and the perfect. Okay, it looks like this piece facing that way. We got a short piece connecting these 2. That way. And this piece out that way. And then I think these 2 connect together. Excellent. Oh, that attaches to the pole. I'm guessing this one. Move that seat over a little bit. Okay. Move the O over a little. There we go. Now I should be able to snap the R right on there. Excellent. Okay, now just work on the straight line. So 2 of these pieces. A hook. straight line and 2 connectors. Okay. The bottom one is facing like that way. The top is facing the opposite. Okay. The hook goes at the top. Angle it just a bit. Awesome. All right. Red Rocket. Now it's just the Nuka-Cola machine, and we can call this baby done. That worked out excellent. I do still wish they had just went ahead and made a Red Rocket sign in one whole piece so you could snap it on. But I mean, all in all, that was cool. Okay, looks like this piece. Two of these. It might be, is it this piece or this piece? Okay, it's the taller piece for this first part. Let's see. One of these. A full piece and a wide piece. Okay. Looks like, oh no, it's not that piece. That's just one of those. Oh, that's what the other two small blocks are for. Okay, I got you. Small block on that end. One on that end. And this there. This attaches to the bottom. And then this piece here. Right now we got this and two of these. Oh, okay, I screwed up a little bit. Okay. This piece comes straight down to the back. That piece goes there. These two go in the front. Then this one slides down in the front of him. All right. Okay, then you have these going across the top. So that way it looks like the buttons are on the outside of the machine. Let's see, this one big block goes here. And two of these go on top of that. There's the other one. Okay. You have the small bar in the back here. Two of these facing this direction. That's what I got so far on the Coca-Cola machine. Okay, it looks like this one snaps in the front. We got two of the smooth blocks going on top. Some more of the buttons going in the middle. Okay, and then we have this piece. Slide it in there. Nice. Okay, and then we got the Nuka-Cola sign. Two of the corners. One of those. This piece and this piece. Okay, it looks like this piece goes here. Huh? It doesn't go behind it. This doesn't look very clear on the instructions for the Nuka-Cola machine. How are you supposed to snap these together? Maybe with this piece? It's showing these side by side. Huh. That's weird. All right, this is gonna take me a minute, guys. Now, it looks like this one goes on top like that. That slides under it a little. But then where do these pieces go? So I don't need this piece yet. Showing one of these, two of these, but it's not really saying where to place these parts. I think the instructions might have missed a step here. Need one of these for the next part. Who knew the Nuka-Cola machine would be the thing that stumped me the most? Yeah, these instructions are not very clear here. Looks like this snaps onto that. Okay, this way. Okay. This goes here, maybe. There's nothing for that to attach to because it's got a smooth edge. Looks like the flat goes across the bottom piece. No. Okay, yeah, these something's up here. It's showing like 6 parts for this step, but then the picture under it is not showing how to connect those 6 parts. It's only showing how to connect 2 of the parts. It's very strange. Let's see what the finished product is supposed to look like. Maybe that'll give me a better idea. Right, the whole front of the machine gets built and then it snaps onto the back of the machine. But man, this thing is skipping a step somewhere because I don't get it. There doesn't seem to be any way to attach that unless I do it that way. But it looks flat in the picture. It doesn't look like it attaches. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to attach it that way. So weird, man. I don't get it. It says I need these 2 corner pieces, but it's not showing these things anywhere. Yeah, that's supposed to go flat there, but what connects it? Unless it's this, but that's a couple steps ahead, so I don't know, dude. Nothing I can do is try. Goes on there. This snaps on that. Smooth peak goes over the top of that, kind of in the middle somehow. What? What is this, man? Yo, what's going on, Will boy? I got the main build done. Now I'm working on the Nuka-Cola machine. Got the first half of it built. Maybe I'm supposed to go ahead and snap this part on. No, that doesn't. Is this not the right piece? This got me confused. This is the only piece left that looks like this. I don't get it. This piece snaps onto that. Can't be more. Yeah, that's supposed to go on the edge. Hmm. It has to go that way. Maybe this is supposed to cover that up or something. With this piece, maybe. Like that. Okay, I think I've got it now. No, that still doesn't work. Maybe that way. Oh, this Nuka-Cola machine is the bane of my existence. There's definitely something being left out here in the instructions that I don't get. The back side is perfect, but the front side is really messing me up. Is this piece supposed to go this way? That doesn't make sense. It's telling me I need these two corner pieces But then in the picture below, it's not showing where to put these pieces. All this thing is showing is this piece, and this piece. But they do not attach like the picture is showing. There's no other big piece like that, so wait a minute. Do these pieces connect to make a bigger piece? That doesn't make sense, man. No, not in any conceivable way that I can tell. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, my brain might actually be working again. It now looks like the photo. It's like this piece attaches on top to connect all of these. Maybe. Please. Is it supposed to go over the edge like that? It doesn't look like that in the picture. Dude, I cannot see any other way to do this. And well, that's not quite like the picture. The thing's sticking off a little bit more to the side than it should. It should be flat. It looks like it should be flat against this piece in the photo. But this is the best I've got so far. The picture did not look like this at all, but this is the only way I can see to put it together. like this goes here. And then it snaps on here. Okay, that stumped me for way too long, dude. But there is the Nuka-Cola machine. Slightly different from the photo. This box sticks out a little bit more, but what are you going to do? The Nuka-Cola Quantum looks like it sits right inside the machine. It attaches to the back of the Red Rocket. Got two from the edge. And slide in the Nuka-Cola bottle. And I think there we go, a complete build. Okay, there's another Nuka-Cola bottle that you can sit right here in front. I was wondering what that little plug was for. There you go. Red Rocket in the books. A couple extra pieces there. Well, this only took 3 parts and about 10 total hours. So I think the first stream was 3 hours and 45 minutes. The second stream, I think, was just over 2 hours. Let me double check that. Yeah, the second stream was 2 hours and 21 minutes. The first stream was 3 hours and 46 minutes. And this stream was 2 hours and 51 minutes. So 3 streams, several hours later, Red Rocket is completed. Don't fall down on the job. Boom. Dog meat, the sole survivor. Got the power armor. What just fell off? I don't know. Got the power armor on the stand inside the garage. I'm going to take some pictures of this bad boy and post them up to Instagram. Oh, I think the Red Rocket bottle or the Nuka-Cola bottle must have fell out. Yeah, it did. Okay. The Nuka-Cola Quantum bottle fell out of the machine. I'll set that there for now. And I am done, dude. There's some great artwork in the book before I end this thing off. And there you go. That was louder than I thought it would be. I appreciate everybody that hung out on stream and everybody that catches this on the replay. I will see you guys next time. Not sure when I'll be getting to another set. I know the Too Fast Too Furious Honda S2000 is coming out next month or August. I can't remember. But I plan on getting that set, so I might build that live, which hopefully won't take as long as this thing did. This was 800 and something pieces, 820 something pieces, I think. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it 9,000.